Hello on this Thursday. This is Greg the Man for Good Man Radio Show, and hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday on this beautiful, gorgeous day here in Greenville, South Carolina. The sun is shining, and it's getting to be warm again outside today. I hope everybody's enjoying it. There's a lot of miscommunications and stuff on the wearing the mask here in the city of Greenville. If you read the thing that came down from the city, it tells you have to wear the mask and the employees and the customers have to wear the mask in grocery stores and pharmacies. Does not say anywhere in the restaurants and other places. Only the employees have to. That's what's confusing about the ordinance when it came down and stuff. But I'm not even going to get into this much because every time you post anything on Facebook or say anything about this stuff, people will just take this stuff and turn it around on you and everything. And people don't know what kind of conditions you have and stuff like asthma and everything. And it's just a rough, hard time. It's rough out there and everything. And that's what happens, and everything looks bad on you. But everybody's talking about writing scripts and stuff. I tried to do writing stuff where I can remember stuff, but I end up screwing it up worse than I'll do when I write stuff down when I do my shows. And I just do my show as I go. I'm improvising a little bit as I go and talking about different things. And I know NASCAR's got a lot of racing this weekend, and they got that Pocono Raceway and everything coming up soon here. And they had a lot of, then baseball's maybe starting here in July of next month, soon here. Next month, starting July 1st, they start spring training, a shortened spring training, and whatever's left, and then jumping into the baseball season. We hope, well, it all depends on things changing. Right now, Disneyland and Disney World is trying to petition open up later because this stuff is not going away. It's getting worse as we go. I was reading somewhere in an article, the United States is starting to spread again. Now we got this Sahara desert sand is coming through the area now and over the area and mostly moving through the Gulf. And then you're going to see some of that kind of make the air look weird and strange outside. That's kind of, this whole year's been strange anyway as we're going. And everything. I'll be glad to see a little bit of baseball if we can. They're going to do some new rules and all. I don't really know how they can do distancing from somebody being on first base, and you got a first base. There's a lot of things you got to look at, and there's some you can't lick the ball, and you lick your fingers, and they're gonna have something to wet the ball. That. I don't even know what that does to the ball. That one ain't figured out either, but maybe something to do with grip. Maybe, but you wet that ball too much, it might not go anywhere when you hit it. I don't know. It might come in a big splash when you hit it. That could be weird. When that thing crashes and somebody hits it, it just spews water out everywhere. That could be a funny one, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting how baseball goes. And right now, I saw North Carolina just went mandatory statewide wearing masks and stuff for the whole area. And we ain't done that here yet in the state. It could be coming, just a matter of time. When that happens, then we're going to have to really deal with it. And everything. It's hard to tell what you're supposed to do. It don't say it anywhere, and you go in these places, and then you jump in your case. I've been walking in places without one. I have been in places where, there's signs outside the door. I do have one, and wore it in there, and I was really having a rough time. It was hot in the store, no air conditioning, and I'm trying to look things over my glasses, trying to look, what I was looking for that one day in Mr. K's bookstore, and I don't mind having to, but when you have in a new place, you don't know where nothing's at, and you're trying to find things, and it kind of makes it fun. Kind of hard in at times, but that's the way things go. But I thought I better do one here before I have to run out here and go eat lunch here with my wife, or go out and do what we're gonna do here, uh, and everything, and planning. What we were doing, I'm planting some of my radio show stickers around the area in Greenville, South Carolina. If you find one, you know what I'm talking about. If you do geocaching, if you ever heard of it, it's something fun. They have an app you can go look for all this stuff, and it's kind of a fun thing. You guys got to watch out who might be watching you, because they might be the ones that kind of wonder what you're up to. I've hit one in Greenville already yesterday. I know where it is, and if you, I don't know how many people at Geocache or whatever. My wife got me into this several years ago, and it's been fun to do now. And everything since I can walk a lot better than what I can several years ago. I'm still trying to keep myself in better shape and trying to keep myself in good health, and taking my meds, making sure I do that and stuff. I got to work tomorrow in my regular job, and I got to be at work at 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and I'll be home for the Friday Blast Off show for tomorrow after 3 o'clock, and everything will be halfway there and do the work week, and that'll help me get paid again for another week. Be there for about 9 hours. That's going to be a lot longer than I did for the first time there. But other than that, and still had the fun of the Blast Off show. I was watching some of the Mountain Fun Life. I didn't get in there in time to see what was going on, but it didn't seem like much was going on at this time. And I watched a little bit of Going Broadway wrestling podcast and everything, and just checking them out to see what they were up to. And I found a lot of different ones. I got a guy that's supposed to be sending me his sticker. Sometime I was going to send him one of mine back, and I can promote myself elsewhere. I love promoting my show. It's kind of, I wear my T-shirts out, and, people are reading the back of it, and that might be why I got a lot of followers here and there. And I'm going to end up giving my wife a few of my stickers, and we're going to be planting them across the states. I don't know how many I'm going to give her, but I'm going to have to keep me enough here whenever we can start doing Downtown Alive and stuff where I can hand them out there too, a little bit, promoting my show and everything. I'm going to take one today and wherever we go, and if it'll fit in there. Depends on the size of the container and stuff. I'm wearing my Atlanta Braves t-shirt today. I'm just promoting a little bit baseball. It says Braves on it with a tomahawk. I have a jersey, but it's of the former player. It used to be with him, number 22. Now he plays for the Chicago Cubs. But I have that Braves jersey. I like wearing it sometimes. I need to get another tank top and stuff. I gotta lose more weight. I'm not sure it's getting tight again. But I need to wear some other t-shirts in there. I got Sting t-shirts with his face on them. I ain't even worn them in years. I got a jacket back there. I got a Sting jacket, WCW jacket, with Sting back when he was the younger Sting, and before he turned black and white. The the black and white Sting and everything, and this one he is in the blonde hair regular Sting when he first started off wrestling with the NWA, WCW back in the 80s and some 90s part before he changed over. I have a DX jacket. There's a WWE. That's a cool jacket. That's hard to find. I love that jacket. I wear it whenever it's usually me back then, but One of my fun jackets to wear when I was working at Walmart. I have one NASCAR jacket of Dale Jr. I have another as a jersey, but it actually looks like a picture of the shirt. I like that. I found it. I don't remember where I found it at. It's kind of cool. I have a lot of baseball, football jerseys, and mostly things like that to wear and stuff. Kind of cool. Oh. And I got Paula Abdul from now and where she was younger doing this video. That's kind of cool and double-sided. Oh, what they can do with technology today and what they had done a long time ago. It's kind of interesting. And I think for everybody, listening to the Gregory Man Radio Show and being there for me and supporting the show, and I'm getting closer to 300 episodes, shows. It's a lot for me. I never thought I would go this far, but hey, I'm still hanging in there. Love what I do and everything, and we're part of you by White Castle. No. My wife has the 90th anniversary of White Castle, 90 years. Glass and Coca-Cola. Don't have no White Castles here, but I've been to one when we was out traveling and stuff, and they're pretty good hamburgers. They're pretty good. The first time we ever got, I got pictures of it on my actually Facebook page, my original Facebook page, not the Great Man Radio Show one, where we were there when we traveled up to Wisconsin and stuff last year or year before. If you ever go up there, go to Milwaukee, go check out if you like bobbleheads and stuff, and check out the Bobblehead Museum up in Milwaukee. I've done it for the first time. It was awesome. I had pictures of all of it, and I don't think I have any on the Great Man Radio Show. I think I might have a few, maybe, or a couple. I don't really know what I did on that show. I'm mostly on that. I know I talked to my niece interviewed her about going there and stuff on one of my shows. It was kind of cool. But just sitting back here and watching my clock time here. And I'm going to try to go out and get gas before I go out. I need gas in my car for tomorrow. So I'll have to stop early in the morning. But here's me. Oh, Lordy. But just sitting back enjoying everything. I'm trying to figure out what else do I do. I know I got the big Friday Blast Off show tomorrow, and a lot of sports going around. NASCAR's this weekend, and looks like they're going to be really more busier than they ever have this week. I think they're pushing it pretty quickly, trying to get it over with before other stuff starts up and takes over and push them out of the way. They don't get all this stuff done. Ain't long football season, to be honest. That's the wild part of this. Oh, Lord, I like this game. I'm watching Price is Right this morning, doing the cliffhanger, and that yoda, yoda, yoda music and stuff when he goes, if you don't get it right, you end up falling off the cliff and go, ah. Oh, that's funny. But don't, most of the people don't even mess with me on Great Man Radio Show anyway. Or reach out to me, they can. On Facebook / Greater Man 45 if you want to give me an idea of what to talk about or anything. And I try to do these shows live. I'm doing it live right now, but I have nobody really chatting with me because I have sent invites and nobody comes up and does anything. Cause I never know how long I'm going to be on here anyway. But I don't have any people. It goes on YouTube, I know that much, and it goes on Twitter and all the other podcast formats and stuff from all over, from iHeartRadio to TuneIn Radio and everything. Still ain't got my TuneIn Radio fixed. I don't know what the deal is with that But I messaged him, and I don't know, something's wrong with it. I think whenever I changed something on Spreaker that time, it screwed up that, and he gonna go diving off the cliff. Oh, I missed it by $25. Oh, I missed it by $5, and she got to get the next one right on the money. She gonna go off the cliff. The cotton candy. That's bad. I don't know. I think she's gonna go off, but who knows? Bye bye. She lost that one. She started. So it said $40. She went off the cliff. She said 45. I can read lips, and I got it muted because I want to. I'm talking about Clemson's greatest games on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. here on Channel 7 locally stationed here in Greenville, Spartanburg. Yeah, I'm a big Clemson Tiger fan also, and everything. And I love the NFL. I'll give you the 4 NFL teams I like. Okay, I like 5 really, maybe 4 or 5. Depends how it goes. Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers, and the Houston Texans with the Sean Watson and stuff. I wish they never got rid of, I can't even talk. DeAndre Hopkins. That was the worst trade ever. I'm still upset about that. Because he needed to be where he was, and they screwed up that. And everything. It's just a bad decision there. I have most of these guys' rookie cards, and Cam Newton's rookie card, and now who knows where he's going to be at now. Carolina Panthers has kind of gone downhill now. Because all the crap they pulled and got rid of and did all that stuff. And, oh, boy. This mess. They got rid of Ron Rivera, we'd probably still be doing good. And players staying. Lost Greg Olson. Shoot. I don't like where he's at. But the only team that I like in baseball is Atlanta Braves. And, well, I like the Boston Red Sox because we have an affiliate here called the Greenville Drive. It's an affiliate of Boston Red Sox. Most of the players I have seen come out of the Greenville Drive, play up in Boston Red Sox, like Andrew Benintendi. I'm trying to think of who else. Well, there was another player, but he's over on Chicago White Sox now. There's another player I've seen a lot of it come up. He's actually on the video game of 2019 MLB. I saw it for the Boston Red Sox. That's kind of cool. There are a lot of people that we watched a lot, come up in the minors and go to the majors. Most of them I have their autographs, and some, I met a couple of times here and there. I have a lot of baseballs that autographed from players that went up, and we got one, and my wife became a team, whatever, like a season ticket holder or whatever. And we got a ball that's signed by every player, and one of them players are playing in the majors right now. It's kind of cool. He come up and did it, and I watched some of the games with him in it and everything. I'm pretty happy with the way they're watching them, and basically you go back into there when your family is. They got part of the section called with Shoeless Joe Jackson on the wall and everything on certain parts of the ballpark down there. I still don't know what they're doing. The house is still where it is. They still ain't moved it. They already cleared off the land, and the house is still sitting there. I don't know what they're doing. It's just a big mess. I'm sort of glad the season didn't start over there because all these people that used to park for season pass or certain pass or VIP parking or whatever now is gone over there in that one part of the stadium on that side. It's kind of made it really bad. I don't know what they're going to do. And so Joe's museum is still there. I don't know what they're going to do with it yet. Just nobody knows. But I'm hoping they'll figure out something. I ain't heard nothing out of Sheila Joe Jackson's museum. I need to go up and read some things on them on Facebook or somewhere and reach out to somebody. You know, the family. I'd like to go back and do a podcast with somebody there and do them on my interview them on my show from there. We can talk about Sheila Joe Jackson, and I have a lot of stuff on him, and because of family and us being related to him, he's like a cousin somewhere down the line. We're like so many cousins all the way down. He's the first cousin of my great grandma's dad, and actually he's her cousin and my great grandma's cousin and all that stuff. And I have been to the graveyard and looked and took pictures and stuff of it. And I have an actual page that's dedicated to the family of Sheila Joe, and it has all my family members and from Georgia and people up here and everything on that one page. And every time I see something about Sheila Joe, I'll share it on that page and try to get the family involved and stuff, or what they don't get to see and stuff. And it's like, Sheila Joe Jackson was donated to some kind of Hall of Fame thing, and or something of that theory down in Piedmont that time, and I went to that and everything, and then just trying to do the best I can or whatever. I'm still upset about one thing about the Sheila Joe Jackson bat and what that guy owned it. That should have went another direction with the family. It shouldn't have never went to her family. And then he ends up taking it out of the family and gets rid of it and goes all in the auction. Having to hear that story was not a happy story to hear, and everything. And better off the museum had the original, and instead of it going somewhere else. And that's my opinion on that. But I'm going to jump it out of here, and I don't want to waste more time on here and everything. And I'm going to be back tomorrow, probably after 3 o'clock or whenever we go live again, and with the Friday Blast Off show. And I'll be back tomorrow. This is Greg Man for Greg Man Radio Show. Greg Morton, get me out of here.